All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian, and this is Coach Heather, and we are bringing you another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. Today, we are going to do some fun stuff. We're going to get warmed up, and then we got some supersets that we're going to take you through. 3 of them. We got some good exercises paired together today. We'll tell you a little bit more about those as we get closer to it, but let's start out with our warm-up. Heather's going to take us through that one. We're going to start out in our high plank position with 5 alternating super Spider-Men, each side, so 10 total reps. Walk 1 foot outside of your hand here, keeps your hips nice and low. Try to keep that back leg nice and long. Create that stretch in the lower body here. Amazing. Again, 10 total reps, 5 on each side. Really good. Hands are right under the shoulders in that high plank position. Again, hips are low as we walk it out on each side. Perfect. All right, as you guys finish that one, next one's gonna be our quad Superman tuck. So we're gonna stay on the hands and knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, opposite arm, opposite leg extends out, straight line from the hand to the heel, and then we bring our elbow back in, elbow to the knee there at the bottom. Good, 5 on each side here again, so 5 on one side, and then you can switch right over to the other, hit 5 over there. Really good. Again, take a little time on this one, not rushing through it. When you're done with that, we can come up to the feet. Third one, as you guys are finishing up your Superman tucks here. Feet are going to be nice and wide for our Cossack squat. On this one, we're going to go inside leg nice and long. So as you shift your weight to one side, the inside leg staying long, the opposite toe comes up, and then the chest stays nice and tall in this one. So think about sitting the hips back as we get into it, keeping the weight in the heel. 10 total reps again on this one, 5 for each side. So you alternate between each side on this one. Good, and then stay up on your feet when you're done with this one. Our last warm-up exercise that we're gonna go through are some single leg front to back hops. So small little hops, doesn't have to be too big. We wanna knock them out as quick as you can. 10 on one side and then 10 right over on the other side. Again, if you're still finishing up your warm-up, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna take you through the first 2 exercises today. So if you wanna keep moving, that's perfectly fine. All right. First one, we're going to start off with a bang today in our first superset. We're going to go 2 pretty heavy exercises that we want you to challenge yourself with weight. First one's going to be a dumbbell RDL. So picking up your dumbbells on this one, the RDL is kind of like a little deadlift, but with dumbbells. So we're going to keep our shoulders back on this one. I like to start it by rolling my shoulders back. That way I know that they're back. Back is nice and flat, core is nice and tight, soft bend in the knees, and then we're hinging down at the hip. So bending at the hip, coming down, keeping the dumbbells nice and tight to your shins, reaching down till you feel that tug in the hamstring at the bottom, and then coming back up. Hold it at the bottom there for 1 second, Heather. Notice how she's got that nice flat back at the bottom. You can see just a little bit of bend in her knees, and then the tension should be right in those hamstrings. When you get down to the bottom, even if you're not quite as deep as Heather is here, you feel the tension in the hamstrings. That's where I want you to stop. That's your end range of motion today. So don't need to go quite deeper than that. Feel the tug, come back up to the top. You're going to be there for 30 seconds. You'll have a nice little 10-second transition right into some front squats. So front squats, we're going to load you up in that front rack position. 2 dumbbells on this one, weight is in the heels, and we're squatting it out for 30 seconds here. Now on this one, keep the elbows in front of you, keep them high. If you can rest those dumbbells on the shoulders and keep the elbows up, I'm okay with it if you're in more of a front rack position, or if you need to hold them up a little bit like Heather's got here, that's perfectly fine as well. Big thing is, I don't want your elbows to fall down, so you try to keep your elbows pointed right in front of you on that one. Now, we'll go through this superset 4 times. So how it's going to work is it's going to be 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest until we get through that pair 4 times. So the 8 total 30-second exercises there. Then you'll have a nice minute in between our supersets. We got 3 supersets, like I said. We'll demo them in the next 2 moves in that minute, so we got to keep moving quick as we're getting into this one. So let's get set up for this one. In about 25 seconds, we'll start out with our first round of dumbbell RDLs. So grab those dumbbells, and let's take off with this one, team. All right, team, I'm going to get the timer rolling, and we are going to get right into our dumbbell RDLs. So 30 seconds to work, starting in 10 seconds. Here we go. All right, again, remember, keep those dumbbells tight to the shins on this one as we hinge at the hip. But here we go, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good hinging, back nice and flat. Want to keep this one nice and tight. This is an exercise I would rather have you go really, really slow to get the movement down. If you're someone that hasn't done RDLs before, take it nice and easy, maybe even a little bit lighter on this one. We'd rather have you perfect the form before you go too heavy on this one. Good, but 10 seconds. Remember those soft bend in the knees. Stick the butt back on this one. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 10 seconds here. Grab those weights for your front squats, or if you're using the same ones, amazing. We're getting into it though. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now remember, the elbows are pointed forward. As you get to the bottom of your squat, what I want you to avoid is this, right? Leaning forward and then the elbows point down at the bottom. So we got to sit that weight back into the heels even more. Really force yourself to keep that chest tall. At the bottom, it should feel like you're almost going to fall backwards. Now, I don't want you to fall backwards. That is not the goal. Please do not fall backwards. But it should kind of be towards that where you're almost feeling like you could if you wanted to go a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1. Done with it. 10 seconds, and we're right back to the RDLs here. So grabbing our weights again. We're going to move quick through these supersets till we get our rest. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. So again, we are going to move today. The supersets, all of our supersets together will take about 20-ish minutes, a little bit longer than that. So we're going to keep moving through all these movements and keep you moving today. Good. Remember, slow, controlled RDL reps. You got 8 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. A little front squat action coming at you. Round 2 of 4. Getting halfway through our first superset. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Deep into the squat on this one. Again, elbows stay nice and high. Think of your elbows almost like flashlights, and you want those flashlights pointing right in front of you and not at the ground, because if they're pointing at the ground, you don't see anything in front of you. And when it's dark, you want to see far in front of you. It's like you're in a scary movie or something, right? 10 seconds. Anywhere to take you out of the work, right? Get your brain thinking something else. Make it a little bit easier for you. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. 2 rounds down. We got 2 more to go of this superset. RDL's coming in 5 seconds. Right back into them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, here's the deal, team. This first superset is very lower body intensive. Posterior chain getting smashed on this one, and then our thighs and quads really doing a lot of the work. It glutes a little bit in our front squats as well. So the lower body is going to get hit pretty hard in this superset. Next superset, almost no lower body, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's get through this one, and then that next set will go for the upper body. Good. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Front squats, back to them. We can always ditch a weight if you need. If you need to go 1 dumbbell, that's perfectly fine. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Weight in the heels. Drive the knees out in that squat. Again, elbows don't fall down. They stay pointed right in front of us here. Good. Now, you guys are halfway in, 15 seconds. Only got 1 more round of this superset on the other side. So I know we're getting a little bit tired. Muscles starting to fatigue a little bit, but that's okay. That's where we want you today. Good. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Amazing. 10 seconds. All right, last round of this superset. 1 more round of the RDLs, 1 more round of front squats. Let's hit it. 3, 2, 1. RDLs. Here we go. Good. I know we're feeling it now. Body's getting a little fatigued towards the end. But like I said, that's where we want you here. You got a nice long minute break coming up in between our supersets. Want to encourage you to grab some water. Maybe take a second, just breathe. Good. Finishing up 10 seconds here. Best reps of the round. Keep focusing on that form. Back flat. Tension in the hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, front squats, 30 seconds of them, and then you get that break. Earn it right here. Give me what you got. Keep that form perfect. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds of work, team. Drive those knees out. Weight is in the heels. Elbows are high. Drive them up. You got it. All right, halfway through, 15 seconds. Again, last little bit of lower body today. Let's make the most out of it. Good. Last 5 seconds. 2 more reps. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, and done. Amazing. We got 1 minute. We're going to get right into our demo here as you guys are taking your little break, which is amazing. First one is going to be our half kneeling overhead press. So First one, let's start out with which knee is down. If your left knee is down, weight is going to be in both hands, so we're going to take both our arms up overhead. Good, so right up overhead, boom, and back down. Controlling the weight the entire time, we'll switch knees with each round there. Amazing. After that, we are going to get into a kneeling tricep push-up. So we're going to go right down into our high plank position from the knees. Tricep push-ups means we're going to have our hands nice and tight together. If you want to make the diamond, that's a great way to do it. And then the elbows stay in nice and tight. So elbows stay in tight to the sides. I don't want those elbows to ever be not touching your sides a little bit. So perfect. We're going to be right there. Same format here. We got 10 seconds, and we're going to go right into that half kneeling overhead press. So grab a pair of dumbbells, team, and let's do it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Get that full range of motion here. Biceps up by the ear, up at the top, and then controlling on the way back down. In our shoulder press, we don't want our elbows to flare out either. We're not hitting any of these. We're going to keep elbows in, neutral grip, straight up, straight down. Very good. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds, team. Grinding out these last couple reps. Good, good. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 10 seconds. Then we're going to go into those kneeling tricep push-ups. All right. Hands close together on the knees. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's do it. Now, take these first couple rounds from the knees. If you need to go up to the toes after that, if you're someone that needs that, amazing. Go for it. Otherwise, we're on the knees. I would rather have you get a few more reps on the knees today. Great option today as well. If we're starting to really wear out and you need to walk the hands away from each other, kind of more under the shoulders, that's amazing. You can always do that. Good. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Definitely feeling it in those triceps, right? We got a couple more rounds of that one. Overhead press coming in again. Other knee is down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're moving quick through this one today. I know it almost feels like controlled chaos a little bit, but that's right where we want you. Good, good. Driving through this one today. Second time hitting our overhead presses here. You got about 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Now, you got to keep your balance a little bit on this one. If you lose your balance, that's okay. It's going to happen throughout these couple rounds, but got to use your core to readjust. In 2, 1, done. 10 seconds. Shake those arms out a little bit, and we're right back down into the kneeling tricep push-ups. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Now, this round, every time you hit 2 tricep push-ups, I want you to hit some shoulder taps, just quick ones. Quick little shoulder taps going to help you break up some of the tricep push-ups a little bit. Good. So 2 push-ups, 2 shoulder taps. I love it. Great little tempo. Gives you something to work on, something to think about that isn't a push-up as well. I know those triceps are going to really get a great workout today. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Done with that one. We got our overhead presses coming again. Back to our original knee. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Straight up, straight down, back under control. Third time through already. Third time. We are flying. Over halfway through our workout today as we pass the halfway point of our second superset of 3. Good. 15 seconds here. Still knocking it out. We got one more round of this on the other knee. Let those shoulders get some great work here. Keep the hips forward. You want that straight line from your knee up to your shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, kneeling tricep push-up again. Let's go 1 push-up, 1 shoulder tap on each side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Elbows stay in tight, though. I'm giving you guys the option to break up the push-ups a little bit because I want your form on the push-ups to be perfect. Keep those hips forward. Keep the elbows in tight. Let those triceps do the work. Very, very good. Got to reduce the range of motion a little bit. If you're starting to get to that point, that's okay. Just go halfway down, come back up. Still getting some good work done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. 10 seconds. Amazing. Back into the overhead presses last time through, and then we get that break again, team. Let's finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Half kneeling overhead press. Last time. Shoulders are probably feeling it a little bit. Lots of great work to be done. So Last time, like I told you, we hit the upper body hard, lower body hard with our first superset. The upper body is doing a lot of work in the second superset. That means we got one more superset, and we're going to hit the midsection. So we got core coming up in our last superset today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 10 seconds, half kneel, or excuse me, that one's done. Tricep push-up coming up. Again, 1 push-up, 1 shoulder tap. 3, 2, 1. Got a minute break coming. Let's go. Finish strong. Finish strong. There we go. We have just some core on the other side. We got one more superset with a couple core moves paired together. Just enough to get that core burning a little bit and then get you on with the rest of your day. Come on, 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Amazing. 1 minute. We got a couple new exercises coming at you. Next one, we're going to start out with the high plank hand walkout. So high plank position, as you can see on Heather's, Heather here has her hands right under her shoulders, and she's going to walk those hands forward. Now, how far you walk the hands forward, that is up to you. If you get into a position where you feel like you're going to fall on your face, that's probably 1 step too far. You want to get out to kind of that uncomfortable, hard to hold position before you come back in. So there's our first 30 seconds. After that, leg lift hold. On our backs, legs are going to be straight, and we're going to take those legs and we're just going to hold them about 6 to 12 inches off the ground. So we're going to hold right there. If you want to put your hands under your butt, I'm cool with that. But we're going to do some different things that round as well. So I might give you some flutters, so just like some up and downs. Might give you some scissors, or scissors are this way, or crisscrosses. I don't know what to call them. We'll make it up as we go. But we got 7 seconds. High plank hand walkouts coming at you. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. High plank position. Now we walk it out. Amazing, amazing. So a couple different options on this one. Let's talk about it. High plank here, as we're walking out, you can limit the range of motion, like I said, as we were setting this one up, or we can hold the high plank if you need to as well. If you're getting into a position that's starting to hurt your shoulders or anything like that, let's just hold the high plank, or you can even go down to the low plank. I'm cool with either one of those today. 10 seconds. Good, good. Keep those hips as stable as possible. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, on our backs, leg lift hold. First round, we're just going to hold. Nothing too fancy this round. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 30 seconds of work. Try to keep the legs long. Options on this one are to bend the knees if you need to. You can always bring those knees in a little bit. That'll take a little bit of pressure off that core. But if you don't need to do that, try not to. Or if you need to take some breaks in between your rounds and bring the knees in, that's perfectly fine as well. Good. You got 8 seconds here. Keep holding tight. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Hand plank walkouts coming up next. High plank hand walkouts. Here we go. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Again, going after you a little bit today. Getting that core to extend on the hand walkouts. Another great option on this one is you can take it down to the knees for the walkouts as well. Really got to go after that range of motion if you do, though. Takes a lot of pressure off the core. Good. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You got this today. You are strong. You took the challenge. You're getting stronger. 3, 2, 1. Done. Amazing. Leg lift hold coming at you again. We're on our backs. Keep that core nice and tight. And let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, so at the halfway point, we're going to start with some flutters. So at the 15-second mark, I'll let you know when that is. For the last 15, I want you to try to hold that flutter as good as you can. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Give me that little flutter. Give it to me. Good, good. Doesn't need to be too fast. Doesn't need to be too slow. Just enough to take your mind off how your core feels right now. It feels great, right? Tell yourself it feels great. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, halfway through our last superset. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. High plank hand walkouts coming at you next. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Very good. Crawling it out, crawling her back. You got it. Hips are stable, core is tight. Remember, we want to brace our core. You want to fill it up with air. You want to squeeze it, create tension in it, pressure in your core. Good. 10 seconds. Under control. Last couple walkouts. Good, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rest. Amazing. Leg lift hold coming at you. Round 3 already. Oh, man. A couple deep breaths. And let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so first 15, you guys know what to do. Last 15. This time, let's do some over-unders. Let's call them over-unders. I guess that's what they're called now. We get to make it up every time. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Over-unders now. Try to keep those feet moving. Try to keep the legs long if you can. If you got to bend the knees a little bit, that's a great option. Good, good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, last time through these last 2. 1 more minute of work. We got our high plank hand walkouts coming at you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 minute of work left today, team. Let's see what you got. Then we got some foam rolling that we're going to do before we kick you guys out of here to enjoy the rest of your day. Knowing that you got a good little workout in your free time today. Good. 15 seconds. Good. Control. Working hard. Staying under control for every position. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, on our back shot last time, leg lift hold coming at you. First 10 seconds, hold it tight. We're going to start something at 20. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. First 10, stay tight. Second 10, we're going to go flutter kicks. Third 10, we're going to go over-unders. So you got a little bit of everything coming at you. In 2, 1, flutter kicks for 10. Flutter kicks. Finish strong. Going after it. You got this. 15 seconds, and we're done with that core. Over-unders in 2, 1. Switch it up a little bit. Good. Finish strong. You got this. All the way to the end. Your core is strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Take a couple big old deep breaths. I know your core is on fire a little bit. Grab a foam roller. And then about 20 seconds, we will start with that lower back so you can get set up for that one. But take some deep breaths. Let the core stretch you out a little bit. Whew. How are we feeling? Got some thumbs ups? Thumbs up? There we go. I assume you guys all have thumbs up. Since I can't see you, I'll just assume. All right. Let's start out with the lower back on this one. What I want you to do, sit right in front of that thing. Give yourself a big old hug. Try to get your elbow to your elbow. And then roll up your back. 2 vertebrae up, 1 down, or 1 down, 2 up. Try to work all the way up, and then you can stop hugging yourself and work yourself back down. Good, very good. Now take a little bit of time. We got a couple different exercises that we'll hit. We'll focus mostly on the lower body. There's a lot of the bigger muscle groups that are a lot easier to foam roll. But if you have any tightness in the upper body, you can always kind of add some of those stretches on. You can always go on to some of our other Coach Care Connect series, and you can look at some of our other stretches. You can even go on there. Got lots of different stuff, lots of different articles, lots of content on there that can be beneficial if you would want to go through it. Amazing. Let's keep moving down the body here. We're going to go down to the glutes next. So take a seat right on top of that foam roller. We're going to hit the piriformis. So what you're going to do, take one foot, put it on top of the other knee, and then you're going to lean towards that bent knee. So that knee that's on top of the other, you're going to lean towards that, and then you're going to roll out that glute. Now, when you hit the right spot, there's definitely the piriformis runs kind of right along the edge of the glute here, right on the side. This opens it up, opens the hip up a little bit so you can really get inside of it. Good, and then let's switch it up, other side. Now, if anything was giving you any issues, problems, concerns, troubles today, make sure to go into your local Anytime Fitness and talk to one of your coaches. They have a plan that's ready to go for you. It'll help you get you to your goals as fast as possible. And the best part about it is we'll customize it to you, to your needs, to your life, because everyone is so much different, and we understand that. And to take one approach all the time, it's good, but it also can be bad. So that's why we add the personalization. We make it your own. We make it your plan and not just a plan, because that feels a whole lot better to complete. Let's move down the body a little bit more, going into the hamstrings. Got to hit those RDLs pretty hard today, so let's hit our hamstrings right from the bottom of the glute to the soft of the knee. A lot of big muscle in there. Make sure we hit all of it. Now, what we're going to do, this will be our last one that we'll do together. I'm going to give you a couple other ones that you can do if you want to keep rolling out that lower body or any other part of your body today. You can absolutely do that. But when you're done with the hamstrings, that's what we're going to have for you. Take a little bit of time, hit maybe the calves, you can hit the thighs, you can hit more of the glutes, the backs, you can hit the lats, anywhere in the arms. There's a lot of different places that you can hit, even the hips, getting the hip sockets a little bit. So that's like my assignment to you today, is to keep foam rolling even after this video is done, because we're going to sign off here. Again, my name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather. We work hard to make sure that you guys have some amazing workouts, so we thank you for coming on in and enjoying these today and every single day. And we'll be here as long as we are. So thank you guys for coming on in today. We will see you on the next Coach Share Connect Daily Virtual Workout.